Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tony, and on this channel we talk about faith-based content. So if this is something that you're interested in, please keep on watching. All right, if it's your first time here, this is video 4 of a series that we're calling The Middle. And the middle is you being in the middle of anything, any issue, drama, uncertainty, stress, anxiety, you just being in the middle of a situation and just not knowing how the end is going to work out. You being in the middle of something and just feeling frustrated. You at this middle can be anything. Right? It can be a relationship. It can be a situation that took place. It can be illness. It can be uh, anything, any situation that you can think about. There's a middle to it. And the reason why I chose to talk about this is just because not a lot of people are talking about it, in all honesty. A lot of persons talk about the end, right? What happened, talking about it after they've gone through it. This is what happened. This is what da da da. And then here I am at the end of it. But who talks about it while they're going through it? A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't talk about it while it's happening because they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know, their reactions and their emotions are raw. And as a result, it's kind of hard for them to sometimes articulate, or they want to have a good story. In all honesty, sometimes people just want to have that end story that says, oh yes, it worked out in the end. And they don't want to talk about it while it's going on because they don't know how it's going to work out. Now, the sad part is being in the middle of a situation is exactly when we need to support each other, because it's exactly the point when you don't know what's going to happen and you feel that sense of need for community. That's when you have all the questions. That's when sometimes the questions are even to God. That's when sometimes the anger comes up, the anxiety, the stress, the depression. That's where it happens, in the middle of what you're going through. So yeah, if you haven't watched the other videos, just take a peek and you can come back or finish this video, then go back and watch those videos and let me know your thoughts. All right, so for this particular video, what I wanted to talk about is the part that sometimes maybe we don't want to face. It says, yes, you're going through this. Yes, you're feeling stressed. And what? Now what? It's that part where you have to make a decision. It's that part when you're going through something and you have to decide, are you going to come out at the end of this good? Are you going to push through? Are you going to make it? Are you going to fight? Are you going to be a survivor, or are you just going to let it get the best of you? Now, this part is the part that most people don't want to deal with, right? Because it then requires a different level of strength that sometimes we don't feel we have at the time. And it's fair. It's a fair feeling statement. It's fair. But today what we're going to talk about is rising while you're in the middle. Rising and doing your assignment. Assignment? Yes, assignment. I can't remember who it was that I heard mention something about not wasting a tragedy or not wasting a situation. I think it was a tragedy, they said. And I was like, huh? What was that? What does that mean? But now I get a better understanding of it, especially if you look at it even through Christ, right? We all go through things. Whether you are a Christian, we all go through things. And it depends on how you view what you're going through, though, while you're in the middle of it and also at the end of it. Even at the beginning, too, it's really how you view it that makes a big difference, because we can all experience a similar thing, but how it is that we interpret it and how it is that we move on from it is dependent on you, how you view the scenario and how you work through it. Now, we're going through something. There's a challenge, right? Are we going to sit in it? Are we just going to allow it to take us over? We have to get to a point while we're in the middle to realize that this is not going to get the best of us, whatever it may be. And that fight and that you rising almost like from the ashes is not an easy feat. Don't get me wrong. I may say it easy, but it's not something that I'm saying it's an easy task. It's not. However, and we're going to read some scriptures here today that kind of reminds us that we're not doing it alone. Joshua 1 verse 9, and sorry if I'm reading here. Joshua 1 verse 9 says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord, your God, will be with you wherever you go." That's God telling us, do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Right? God is going to be with us. Oftentimes, God tells us that. He tells us that oftentimes. The issue is that we're not listening to it. The issue is that we don't believe it sometimes. The issue is that we see what's in front of us and we allow what's in front of us to get the better of us. So we're not able to see beyond our situation at the time. So even when God is there saying to you, don't be, discouraged. Be strong. I'm with you. I'm with you always. And there's so many places in the Bible that says that, but I digress. Even when that's happening, it's sometimes we get so wrapped up in what we're going through that because it's not tangible to us at the time, so we don't see it and feel it immediately, we feel like it's not happening. And as a result, then we start losing hope. No. There is one particular scripture that always gets to me. It says, Isaiah 35 verse 3, it says, "Strengthen the weak hands and make firm the feeble knees." Listen, I can attest, oftentimes you're in the middle of something and you feel like you cannot move on. You feel like you don't have the strength. You feel like you're at the bottom. You feel like you cannot even get up, much less to fight. You feel like everything is difficult. You feel like your faith is low. You're feeling all the feelings, and they're not empowering feelings. They're not strengthening feelings. They're feelings of sadness and dismay. And oftentimes in the Bible, there's so many scriptures that speak to us getting up, standing up, rising, understanding that we're not doing it alone. Be strong, being courageous, strengthening our feeble bodies. There's so many places in the Bible that speak to that. The challenge is that when we're going through it again, that's not where we run to. Oftentimes we run to almost like engulf ourselves with more of our sadness. It's a weird thing. It's a weird cycle. It's like you're feeling some kind of way, and then instead of going somewhere, the Bible or to God, where you know that you will get comfort, we don't do that. We run and make ourselves feel worse. And I'm here to remind you, and I keep saying that in our videos, remind, because oftentimes this is not something that we don't know. We know. It's just that during the time when it's happening, it's sometimes hard to direct ourselves there. It's sometimes hard to put yourself in a scenario where we remember and lean on God, because again, we feel like maybe he's not physically there, but he is though. That's the thing. He is. And he consistently reminds us that he is. We have to get to a point while we are in the middle where we rise. We rise and say we will not be defined by anxiety. We will not be defined by fear. We will not be defined by depression. We will not be defined by stress or despair. Absolutely not. We are not our situation. So whatever the situation is that you are going through, whatever the middle of, whatever it is that you're in the middle of right now, right? It's a reminder to you that you are not that, right? You're not the marital problems that you're going through. You're not the problems that you're going through with your children. You're not the problems that you're going through with work. You're not the problems that you're going through, with yourself. You're not the problems that you're going through, even your church. You are not defined by those problems. So stop taking them on. Stop taking them on. Oh, you are this, you are. No. What we have to do is rise up and then do our assignments. So that's the next question. What's our assignment? All right. What's our assignment? Our assignment is to be our brother's keeper. Our assignment is not to waste whatever it is that we're going through. And when I say waste, it is use it for somebody else's benefit. You are not the only one going through what you're going through. You are not the only one feeling the way you're feeling. You are not the only one who is at a point where strength may be not the easiest thing to pull upon right now. But you are the only one who is you. You are the only you. You are the only person who says something a particular way. You are the only person who experienced it that unique way. You are the only person who God made the way He made. There's so many times that I myself have felt like, what's the point of saying something or doing something? Oh, you have 50 people doing this already. Even when it comes to this YouTube, right? I've told myself oftentimes, like, why bother? There are multiple people doing it. But I'm only me. I'm the only me. And you may be able to talk to somebody or reach somebody or help somebody that you are the only person equipped to do so. So pick up your assignment. Get up. Yes, you're feeling sad. Yes, you're feeling weak. Yes, you feel anxious. Reach out to God. Tell Him just like that. Lord, this is how I'm feeling. I need you because I need to be a blessing to somebody else. The purpose that we are here is to be your brother's keeper. Love each other like how you love yourself. It's one of the hardest things to do, but it's one of the things that God wants us to do. And in doing that, it means you are being your brother's keeper. It means you are helping somebody to go through their own challenges. You are helping somebody to go through. Listen, God has never promised that we will not face challenges. He's never promised that. It's for sure we're going to face challenges, right? Whether you are Christian or not Christian, we are going to face challenges. And for sure, He's going to be there with us as long as we ask. As long as we can reach out to Him and say, God, I need you here. He's not going to leave us, ever. But we have to remember who we are and whose we are. You are the child of a king. You're for God. You have to keep remembering that. He has fought the world. He's won. You are God's child. So once you remember that and remember your strength, remember your position, remember who you are, then yes, when the weakness and the anxiety and the stress and all of those come, you remember who to call upon. You remember that it makes no sense for you to stress and worry about it because at the end of the day, your Father is God. He won't allow anything to happen that He doesn't want to. Pray to Him, talk to Him, and utilize that experience to help somebody else who is going through the same thing. Or who knows, maybe you have a blessing designed specifically that what you're going through will help, will facilitate. I was watching a video just recently and the person said, I need to remember her name. I think her name was Melody. She said something which was so true. She said, oftentimes when we are going through something, one of the issues is that we're afraid it continues for too long because we're afraid that we're going to be in some way held back, or we're going to miss out, or we're going to, not be matching with what society is. So You may feel like, hey, I'm a man, and at this age, I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4 items, whatever society is telling you that you need to have. So as a result, you need to pass through the phase that you're going through right now so that you're able to get to that, right? As a woman, you may also feel the same way. Hey, I'm this particular age and I'm not married yet, for example. And everybody else around me is getting married or already married. And then you're getting the questions, oh, so and so, you're not going to get married, da da da. And then you feel the pressures of society. But listen, there's only one you, right? They can do, whoever it is in society that you're comparing yourself to is doing them. They're doing their journey. They're on their journey. Your journey is different. God created all of our journeys specific for us. We're not sharing journeys, right? So your journey is not going to be my journey. And your script is mine. And that's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. You aren't me and I'm not you. So each time you feel like you're getting left behind because, whatever season is in life that you are in, it's not going fast enough, or whatever you are in the middle of that you're going through right now, it's not happening fast enough. You're not getting to the end fast enough. And you feel like you need to hurry it up because you're missing out, right? Like the bus is passing you. You have to remember that you have your own journey, and your journey is uniquely shaping you for what you are required to do. I cannot have a path that my friend has because her path is hers. Her experiences helped to create her path. My experiences will help to create mine. So don't waste whatever brokenness or whatever situation that you're going through. And I know it's hard to say this, but don't try to rush through everything without picking up the lessons, the valuable lessons that's in the middle of everything. So yes, we are going through the middle of something, but we are also experiencing and learning every step of the way. Don't miss the lesson. Because once you miss the lesson, then what happens? You've wasted that entire I don't want to say tragedy, but you wasted that entire experience. Because it's not a tragedy. I shouldn't even say tragedy because it's not a tragedy, really. Right? It may seem like that while we're going through, but it's not. Right? That experience may be exactly what we need or what you need for that moment. Is it going to last forever? Nothing lasts forever. But the question is, are we going to learn from it? Have you ever heard somebody talking about almost like going through the same situation over and over again? Like something happened and then all of a sudden, it's happening again and happening again and they don't understand why. Oftentimes we're not learning. So the lesson is there, but we're totally missing the lesson. Rushing to the very end without catching anything. And when you get to the end, it's almost like doing an exam, right? It's like you're in class, you're going through the lesson, you're not learning anything, and then at the end of it, there is a test, and you fail. What happens? You have to do it all over again. Let's not allow our situations to have us fail that exam. Let's not allow our fixation on going through it make us miss the lesson. One, God is always going to be with us throughout all of it. And two, there is a lesson in everything. So I repeat, I reiterate, I press upon you. Rise, get up. You are stronger than your situation. You're stronger than whatever it is that you're going through. You just need to realize it. You are the child of Most High. You're stronger than your situation. You are. You just don't know it. Now, how do you get to that point where you really know it? Where you really feel it to your core? that is going to require a stronger relationship with God. And how we get to that space is by reading our Bible, praying and reading our Bible. It opens a door that once you open that door and you start walking towards him, he walks towards you. And that then that builds the relationship. And then you understand who God really is, who he is to you. Our relationship with the Most High is personal. You have to build the relationship though by first making the first step. So that's what I'm leaving with you today. Just a reminder of how strong, how important, how loved, and how precious you are. God sent Jesus to die for all of our sins because he wanted us to have life and have it abundantly. So that tells us how precious we are to him. Start your relationship by walking towards him. It doesn't have to be perfect. He's not looking for perfection. He's looking for you to try. Get up, rise through whatever is happening, walk towards him. He will then walk towards you. And then whatever it is that you're going through, whatever your situation, will become a blessing to you and to somebody else. Right. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Have something added in the comments, share it with a friend. And if you haven't watched the previous videos, please remember to hop and skip over there and watch those videos as well. And I'll see you next week. Thank you.